Can you hear me now? No. Hello, can you hear me now? Testing, testing. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Big issue. Don't know why my newer mic wasn't being picked up. Must have been a Windows update that caused this issue. Driving me nuts. So, let's see, where the heck are we? I don't know. I said hi to everyone, and no one came in until later to tell me they couldn't hear me, so. Yes, Don, someone blocked my audio. And AK's here. Hey, AK. So, let's see. Everyone's saying it wasn't them. Yeah, technology sucks. And Trent's here. How we doing, Trent? So, hopefully everything's going good. So, last week we got our suspension put together and all that. So, that's attached now. And got the two halves of transmission and whatnot put together, the lower half and the upper half, and we're continuing to add pieces to it. So with that, we're going to get moving on here. Sorry for the delay. I got to put my headphones on because Helen and them are listening to it in there, and it's driving me nuts being able to hear myself 7 seconds later. No big deal. I'll just wear my headphones, get through that. So now I need to find the pieces I need. Yes, Tim, I'm searching already. There's one. There's one. And the other one, I believe, is over somewhere in a different bucket. Where, oh, where did that little piece go? Sorry, my mind is fried from reading too many workstation traces. Hey, Mary. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see ya. So make sure we get the pieces put together the correct way. No, that should be pointed up. Look at your stupid directions, dummy. And this isn't the correct piece. Here's that. It's a guy. You'd think they put similar pieces in the similar buckets, but they don't. So there's that piece. I need two reds somewhere. Here's two here. Well, what Tim, yes, umpteen bins, but when they have you opening 6 different bags, it kind of have no choice. That ain't the guy. That ain't the guy. Yeah, searching we will go. I know where those will be, so. Well, no big deal, Howard. I will find it eventually. Question is just where will I find it? Ah, there it is. Part of it in the whole of another another piece. So it didn't look like it was the correct one. This one, they don't want you to push them all the way on. They just want the black shaft to be flush with the other side as you push it through. Yep. And it was over there, Howard. That is absolutely correct. Don states the like button needs licked badly. Well, that's up to you now. You can do that. All right, hold the piece that way. Push that down that way. And this goes right over there. There we are in the center. Got that piece mounted there. Now what do we got? We need a half tan, another half tan, black, and I need number 10 black. Question is, which bucket is that one in? All the rods are over here. Not over here. That's the rope. There she be. It was buried. So, put tan on this way, black one this way. I don't know what's going on, Jody, with the audio. I'm not going to mess with it right now. It says it's defaulted to my Neewers, but I don't know if it's working or not. I'll take a look here in a second. Might be coming through the freaking camera. Well, let me see here. Hey, Ken.
Hey, Keith, how are you doing?
I'd be all right if my sound worked.
Yeah. It sounds good here. But on YouTube, it was really quiet.
Interesting.
So it sounded kind of off.
Let me check the volume.
Yeah, Jody said, we have the volume way up and we can barely hear you. Is it the same with me, everyone?
Now, wait a minute. This just went to my the webcam. What is going on? looked earlier and it said the Newers were selected.
Okay, so to me, like I said, to me, you sound fine, but they're saying that I'm loud and clear versus what they're hearing from you.
Yep, I'm going over to my
Like it
phone
almost sounds like
stuff.
you're on your camera, on the camera's mic, if your
That's
camera has a mic.
that's what's selected in StreamYards. But
Okay.
earlier it said it was the CM28s.
If I'm here, will it hold it open if you jump out, change any settings, and jump back in?
I can try it and see. Let me do that and I will jump out.
If not, we'll restart, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. What else do we have going on here? Yeah, Howard says he sounds like Don when he's on the other side of his basement. And yeah, Jody says may have to reload page if the newer got disconnected. I know we've done this before where the person hosting, good, thanks for letting me know, Jody. The person hosting will back out, change settings, and they come back in as long as someone's keeping the stream open. Let's see here. There's me, and there's out my front window. There we go. You see people going down the street. See my TV and my models. So yeah, that's that. I'm not gonna keep my camera on my face because I haven't shaved, and I just noticed I have some nose hair sticking out. You guys don't need to see that. Yeah, I had my TIE Fighter up there. Got a lot of armor in there. You know, I've never put all my models back in there that I used to have. I'm just I've left stuff out for future. So that's kind of. Let me see here. Is anyone around here? So you can kind of see some of the stuff I have. Yeah. So that's kind of what I got. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up or not picking it up. And then we have the TIE Fighter over here. And let's see here, some more armor. Yeah. So that's kind of what I have on display at this time. See my nose hairs? Yeah. So we'll wait for Keith to come back. Yeah. So give me a second here. All right. So that's kind of what I got. I got a lot more finished ones downstairs. I just don't have them on display. So yeah.
All right. Does that sound any better?
We'll see what everyone says.
People in YouTube land, does that sound any better?
Let's hope so. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Steven says yes.
All right. I don't know what the heck was going on.
Don says run with it. Jody says that sounds right, Keith. And
Good.
Helen says yep and yep.
I don't know what the heck happened.
Pardon me. So you're still working on this, the engine area?
What? Ah, okay. Pay attention to the direction, dummy.
All right.
Because I need to put this in here. If my fat fingers will let me hold the piece low enough without breaking it.
Yeah, Jody says the newer probably got disconnected.
I have no idea. But it was showing connected on the little controller.
Well, I'm glad it's working now.
Me too. So I'm just looking at the diagram here to see how they have this. There we go.
Well, it looks like you're getting more and more of your gears starting to rotate together.
Yeah, well, that one didn't. I don't know what. We'll see here. That. We need to figure that out. Does that need to go? No, that's as far back as that'll go. So that has to be right. Alright. So now we take that gray gear. So how you been, Ken?
Not too bad. Jody's asking, is this going to have moving engine parts?
Yes, actually, there's I don't know. I think they're visible on there. Oh, they're not even visible.
Well, you can see some of them from the top down in there.
Yeah, there's trying to see. Yeah, you can't really see them. But all these gears work together and move and stuff.
There we go. Yeah, that shows off a bunch.
Oh, they're hidden under here.
Yeah.
There's a couple cylinders under here that go back and forth with the gearing. Driven by these little white boxes. There's a mechanism inside that has channels in it that run the pieces on the big gray pieces.
Right.
Back and forth.
Can you refresh my memory? Does it have working headlights and taillights?
It does have lights.
Okay.
Yes, it does have lights. All right, so more parts of Tim's favorite part of this.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Steven says I've had to send my Lego Enterprise D back twice now because of missing parts.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Steven.
I guess that's kind of this is the positive and the negative, right? So it doesn't have necessarily the quality control of Lego itself, but the price is, well worth it. That
Yep.
that you can pay for the non-Lego version.
Yeah, it's each one has its pros and cons.
Yeah.
Not too big.
I don't know if you guys saw. I posted. There's a new trailer out for Super Troopers 3.
There it is. I told you my eyes are going bad from reading too many workstation traces. That's all I've done for the last week and a half to 2 weeks.
Don says meow.
Yeah, I'll have another video coming out Thursday on my Citroen WC4 or C4 WRC, I should say.
Okay.
Then I got to get to cracking because that's the last one. I need to get more done.
Yeah.
Well, I had audio issues, so I've got to do voiceover for the next, at least the one stage. And I've got to get the remaining stages recorded for the next episode.
Yeah,
I was going through. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I've had to do that once, record a little bit of audio. I'm not a big fan of it at this time.
Well, I was like, why does my audio sound horrible? And I'm like, okay, my Neewers didn't work. It all went through the webcam.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's not going to work.
Oh, Todd's here. He says hello and good evening, all.
Hey, Todd.
Welcome.
How's the house? Still a mess with all the boxes and stuff? I hate moving.
Yeah. If I can help it, I'm not going to move ever again.
Alright, so let's make sure we get these together right. Go like that. This guy should slide right in between. And she does. It's amazing.
Looks like you're flying through this pretty quick.
The one video, one guy said it took him 20 some hours.
Okay.
To do it. So you figure right now, roughly, I'm probably at 5, considering the stopping and stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
Because this is the 4th episode of this live stream. And my guess is I'll finish it up after Wonderfest.
Yeah, I would think so. Because that's creeping up on us pretty quick.
Yes. Definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, always so much to see and do.
What?
Jody says, I don't think anyone really likes moving, even moving companies. Todd says, the house is slowly coming together, but still like the inside of one of your Lego bags.
Goes. Hello?
Okay, AK is taken off for a bit. He says his wife's not feeling good. He's going to go work on dinner, and he's going to be listening.
All right, well, hope your wife feels better. And you take care, AK.
Howard's asking Todd if he got his computer table set up. He was saying he was getting a new one here. I think he said that yesterday, or was that Sunday? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, he has that little desk that makes him feel like he's back in grade school.
Okay, yeah, Todd says not yet. It's going to be a 2-person job, so she's going to help. Okay.
Get the kids to help.
But
that's
the
what
kids
they're
only
there
there
for.
on weekends? I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if the kids are there all during the week or the weekends.
So, I think they showed that all the way.
Dawn says Todd needs a Wookiee-sized desk. Yeah, that's what I thought I had heard, Todd. Normally the weekends.
That's what they're showing there. The one picture, I don't understand that. The one picture, they showed these 3 gears pushed all the way back here against where these 2 red pieces are. And after I put this piece in here, now they're saying push it all the way out to meet the end of gear. I don't know. I don't write the directions. I just follow them.
And then we'll move it 3 more times on different steps.
Yeah. Push. Okay, that makes. Now they want us to push these 2 gray rods that we didn't push all the way in. To lock this all in place. Took me a minute to decipher the directions and look at the piece clearly. One of those. And I got some pieces that look so similar, but slightly different.
Donnie's here. Donnie says, woohoo, got off work early. What's up, guys?
What? How'd that happen, Donnie?
Welcome to the stream, Donnie.
How'd you escape? You just tell them you're out of here and ran?
He threw a smoke bomb and just took off like a ninja.
All right, where the heck are you? There's a pieces I'm seeing don't look like what they're showing. It's similar. Excuse me. Come on, fingers work. It's similar to this because there's a star shaft on one end, then a barrel clip on the other.
Right.
But the barrel clip they're shown in the pictures is longer.
Don says, look, no lights. Donnie says, no lights. Okay, gotta go.
Lights out. Oh, where are those pieces that they're talking about?
Like I see a few of them that might be gray, but you're looking for black ones or gray ones?
Oh, you know what? That's what it is. It's gray. I'm going colorblind too.
That's okay.
There we go. Thanks for that catch, Ken. I would have kept looking for black. All right, so that connects in there like so. Don't need you.
And the two Dons are having fun back and forth.
As they do.
As they do.
Always ribbing each other.
And Andrew's here. He says, good evening, gentlemen.
Hey,
there
Andrew.
are some ladies here too, Andrew.
How we doing, Andrew? Good to see you. So.
Donnie says, I don't know why we got off work early. I didn't ask. I didn't want to give them a chance to change their mind.
Well, why not?
Yeah, I would have been like, before they even had a chance to change their mind, as soon as they said we're done early, I would have been like, I'm out the door.
Oh, I'm sure Donnie was. He was like Speedy Gonzalez.
As he's running, he's like, tipping over tool trays and other stuff to get everybody else's way.
Yep. Get out of my way.
Andrew changes it to good evening, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages.
So now we take this guy.
Buck's here. He says something in German, I think. And I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I don't speak German.
Guten Abend, alles.
That looks like how it would be pronounced, but I don't want to be insulting to anybody who speaks German.
Well, I'll do the insulting for you.
Well, thank you. Don says it's probably the fastest other Don has moved in years.
Okay.
And he was saying as he was running out of that place, feet don't fail me now.
See you tomorrow, suckers.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. I had to make sure I grabbed the right one. All right. Now I need 2 orange L's. 4 down. Right. Yeah, that's it. And half foot barrel. Actually, I need 2 of those. See, those are easy to find. Because you're such a big pile of them. Right, this step. Oh, pages were stuck together. So I skipped the whole page, 2 pages. Whoops. So, anyone working on anything while they're watching, or just chilling out and laughing at me struggling? Which is allowed. I'd laugh at myself too. And
Well, Don says nothing. He's not working on nothing, so that means he's working on something.
Yep.
Howard's working on his Porsche 911.
Nice. How's that coming? And very short.
Every time I think of a Porsche 911, I always think of Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sully with his Porsche 911. What happened to Sully? I let him go.
Or you just think of Shaq and trying to fit into one.
Don says, I will do my 3 hours of modeling tomorrow.
So I'm going to do this twice. Yes. Looking at the picture, I'm like, wait, I didn't put any of those colored pieces on. Where did they come from?
Over there.
Yeah, well, it's because the pages stuck together on me and kind of went, oh, hello.
Buck says he's reading mail and getting set up to do a small moon, or build a small moon. Do a small moon.
Who are you mooning, Buck? 1 and 2.
Yeah, Howard says this build is slow when you have to record each stage as a short.
Oh, yuck. That's right. I don't need that guy yet. So, take this piece.
Donnie says, but every day is a modeling day, Don.
Exactly. One goes this way. Other goes this way. Same type of pieces, but they mirror each other.
Yeah.
Yes. Go. There. And there. So we will put you this way. That is 2 down from the black piece in here. There's that. This one goes this way. That goes 2 down from there. So that looks right. I hope so. That's what the diagram looks like, so I'm going with it.
So, Buck, are you talking about might go 6 hours tomorrow for your Woody Wednesday, or are you just talking about just in general? Like you're going to be working on stuff for 6 hours or 6 hours during the day?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, that looks like the only tan one, so we'll go with that. This guy. Take this way. That one goes this way. It's always fun making sure you get these parts in correct and orientation, especially when they're near parts, kind of. Third one down. Come on. There we go. This one does the same. Wrong side.
Buck says, very possibly Woody Wednesday will go 6 hours. We've done it before. All right, then.
That goes 2 down from that one.
Any ideas what that part is you're building?
I have no clue. It's intricate, I can tell you that much.
Well, yeah.
Alright, so a couple more. 3, yep, that. And 2 of these little guys. Yeah, I have no clue what this is yet, so it's all a mystery. I don't look ahead. Excuse me, I don't look ahead.
Just let it surprise you when it comes.
Plus, I've never built one of these, so it's a complete surprise.
Yeah, it would be.
So you get in there. You get in there. There's that. And the 2 long half ones, which are these. Come on, line up. There we go. Yep.
There we go.
Fumble fingers.
Yeah, I get that too. I guess I got to stop eating all that buttery popcorn before I build models.
Yeah, or the greasy pizza.
Yeah, that too.
All right, so now back to where I had to leave off on this. That. Oh, this one.
Like I'm just trying to look at what you're building, and I'm trying to figure it out in my head. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea.
Yep, either do I. That's when I kind of goes in the wrong way. That will go on here. How is that supposed to go on there? That piece. Oh, that's why. Because I had to flip this around. I had it the wrong way.
That'll do it every time.
Yeah, just a little bit. Again, pay attention to the orientation. Why would you do that?
Because you paid a lot of money for that?
Yeah, I did, but why would you pay attention to the orientation? Alright, now I take one of these. This one would slide. Got her hole. Right. There we go. I was
Howard
putting the
says,
top piece in too far.
Howard says, I can go pull the manual out and tell you.
I'm okay, Howard. And pieces here. There. Here. Ooh, now. Alright, so now we get to play with some rubber bands. Use two of these out. This one will be a fun one. This piece sits this way. See how many times I snap myself. Because it won't go on with my fat fingers. Hair tweezers. The next one's going to be the fun one.
Yeah, I was having issues with my wiring on my Reliant there, trying to run through little areas, and I'm just like, yep, tweezers. Even that was starting to become hard.
Yeah. Well, this one's on just straight. This side goes on as a figure 8.
Okay.
Oh, that. Actually, this side went on easier than the other side. For me, at least. Does it matter which way the figure 8 goes? Let's going the other way. So I will do it like they show it in the picture. Not that they don't, because sometimes they show two how do I want to say it? They show you two photos, and one will have a red X and the other one have a green check mark, and showing you different pieces how to do it. But I'll make it look like it does in the photo. They don't have that red X and green check mark. So I don't think it really matters. So now, do this that way. Alright. We're showing those gears just like so. Don't ask me, that's the way they're showing it, so. They're showing these.
Go ahead.
They're showing these two yellow pieces because they've got their little rubber caps on the end.
Yeah.
Showing them in that position in the photo, so that's why I'm putting them in, making sure they're in position from what they're showing. And that should go. Yeah.
Jody says, "Farewell, my noble companions, for I must depart on a treacherous journey. In my treacherous journey, I go to retrieve my offspring from the Learning Academy. Tally ho!"
Well, have a safe trip, Jody. Be careful out there. There's a lot of crazy people. Right, so I think that's good. Looks right to me. Go with it. And these to anchor the bottoms. This sucker's gonna weigh, well, the box is heavy.
Yeah.
Not as heavy as a part works, but it's still a good hefty amount.
Well, it's going to be a big old chunk of plastic, that's for sure.
Yep. Well, when you're going 1/8 scale.
Donnie says, "There's crazy people around." Where?
Just look around here. You'll find them.
Crazy. I went crazy once because I was locked in a room full of rats. Rats. I hate rats. Rats make me go crazy. Crazy.
So they're showing the same thing here. Showing this yellow piece here.
Yeah, you can kind of
position.
Yeah, you can kind of see it there in the diagram.
Yeah. Well, here's the showing you how it should be with the green check mark.
Yep.
So you got to make sure all that's in. I need
Jody says, "Oh, never mind. I still have an hour."
all right. Good.
Dawn says, we're all crazy. Isn't that why we're all here?"
That was my thought. Get in there. Oh, come on.
Steven's asking, "Keith, is that one band twisted?"
Yes, it is. That's the way they showed it. And I'll go back to the photo here. And once I get this gear in place, if it will let me. Trying to get all this lined up. If is going to be fun. I think that's what they call it. Fun.
Donnie says, yeah, but we're not, but we're normal crazy, not crazy crazy.
We're crazy.
And Todd says, just shy of crazy crazy.
There we go. Back in your correct position.
Ian's here. He says, I only know how to piss off the Germans by burping.
Hey, Ian. There we go. All right, I got that in. Whew. Tight fit. So yes, the band on the right side is twisted in a figure 8. And then the directions right here, they show it being twisted.
Yeah.
And being put on there. So why? Don't know yet. I guess we'll find out.
And it could be the turn of a single page, or it could be 5 videos from now.
Exactly. So now we're going to take that guy. I need a bigger desk. I already bought one. I don't need another. So this guy goes in up here. So light tan number 7. Or light gray, not light tan. That's 7 there. Those and a gray one of those. Little black guy like that. Rockets there. Doing good there. And I find little single barrel. Probably should have done a better job of knolling, but I just went by bags. This should be the guy here. Yep, that is. Getting better at knowing the lengths just by looking. Get a 7 stud black. Great. 7, and I need an L. What L? This guy.
Oh, Donnie, I meant to ask you, did you watch the latest episode of From that came out on Sunday?
From what?
Exactly.
Where did it come from?
Ipanema. Just like that girl.
Alright, this is going to be a fun little piece to put through. Because they're all going to flop around on me. There we go. Not too bad. Got it together in one shot. Didn't fumble around too much.
Buck says, that's one thing about Fantasy. The long parts, as well as the flat parts, have notation telling you which size they are.
Nice. Oh, interesting. A rubber plug at some point.
Donnie says, I didn't know it was out yet. I needed to watch that. Was it good? I enjoyed it, but I enjoy the show. in general. And I still can't believe how that young kid, the family there, the son, always still looks so young. Let's see. Don says it's Chinesium. Chinesium.
Wow, these pages are sticking together. I'll set you off right now.
Buck says, I really like fantasy bricks. About 5 or more builds coming soon to a channel near me. Maybe even near you.
I haven't looked into those yet.
Yeah, the only Lego-like thing I've ever built as an adult is the one that Howard sent me. That artillery piece.
Oh yeah, that's right. And this guy. Don't be this guy. Alright, let's see. This will go this way. This will go this way.
Ian is asking, is that third-party Technic?
This is CaDA bricks. It's called CaDA Masters. They're kind of a that's how that goes. That should get pushed all the way through. Yep. One of those. Yeah, this is I've saw advertisements for them on Facebook and stuff and read up on them. Then I watched some videos, of course, to see. And it's like, well, that sounds interesting. Let me give it a try. I'm enjoying it. It's very detailed.
And it's, you know, if it's the subject, something that you're interested in.
Yes. Very true. And I do, I mean, I like cars, but I don't.
Howard says there's a lot of Lego ambassadors walking away from LAN because of Lego deadline demands. So LAN, I think that's Lego ambassador or something.
Yeah, the network.
Oh yeah,
Lego.
there I see Ian saying it. I think Lego Ambassador Network.
Yeah, one of the I don't subscribe to him, but I've seen his videos. He goes by Brixie. He just put a video up over the weekend that he and his wife are leaving the Lego Ambassador because they've got all types of deadlines they have to meet, and it's not making it fun anymore.
Yeah. It's not fun anymore. Why do it, right?
Yeah, and they have a huge. They're building a whole Lego city wherever they're at. I think they might be from Canada. Don't quote me, but I think they might be from Canada, or
Okay.
they were, and they moved overseas, over into Europe. I could be wrong, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's it. 9, 10, 11, 12. It's funny. They tell you by the holes. So there's
Yep.
holes this way and holes this way.
That is kind of cool.
So they count, so they say a 15, so there should be a total of 15 holes in the piece.
Okay.
And this isn't the piece I need.
Yeah, Howard says Brixie is Canadian. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know who that is.
They're a younger couple. Not you. I'm going through the Ian phase of trying to search for stuff. When he did his Lego.
Yeah.
Where, oh, where are you, stinking piece? Gotta be in here. Yeah, I could be wrong. Yep, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Now, where was I?
Right there.
Yeah, so this goes this way. This goes this way. Then we're going to take this guy. Come in from this side. This
And
piece.
Howard is saying, by the way, Keith, congratulations on hitting your first 100 subscribers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hopefully I don't lose it. As every one of you run off and unsubscribe and
What type stuff is no longer the fad?
what's that, or Ken?
Said, yep, Lego stuff is no longer the fad.
That's not true. That's good. That guy. These things. Nope, actually I need two of those things. Yeah, that's
Buck says, yes, Keith, congratulations on your first century. And then he says, unsub for you, Keith? I can do that.
I expect nothing less. All right, now I won't find that piece I was holding before. I think this is it. Yep, this is the one I want. Need the short. Need the short little guy.
Oh, Donnie's hit one too many zeros. He said, Keith had 1,000 subs. Congratulations, Keith.
I wish.
Yeah. One day.
I don't do it for the subs. I do it for the fun. Get to hang out with friends. Chat. Drive myself nuts. So. All right, so now we get to assemble these two. There they go. Definitely a little bit intricate. And wait a minute. That doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right.
And Donnie says, same here. I just like hanging out with you guys. That's kind of what the whole thing's about, right?
Yep. Something doesn't look right here. Ah, this guy. Okay. This piece here needs to go down.
Buck says, since it doesn't look right, does it look left?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That answers that. Howard says, if he hits 500, I can gift him his first YouTube dollar. Doesn't it end up becoming the first YouTube 60 cents, though? Or something like that, or 50 cents?
What is going on? I'm confused. Oh, that's what I did wrong.
Steven says, well, I just like watching all you guys. And we all appreciate it, Steven, especially because you're in the UK and you're watching us usually really late at night or early in the morning.
Weird.
Oh, I didn't realize that Howard. Howard says, depends on if I do it from my phone or my computer.
So, this needs to go through. It still doesn't look right. Definitely does not look right when I put it together then. That goes that way. This goes here. That goes there.
So true, Don. So true.
Get back out. All the way. Just enough so I can get you on there. That.
I think half the fun for all of us watching, too, is just trying to figure out what part is each part you're building.
Wait a minute. No, that's right. This goes on here like so. I think that's right. Yep. That's right. This is where I'm confused. Maybe it's this piece is wrong. Hey. No, that can't be. That's where I'm confused. Because this shows there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the right ones. This.
Howard's betting it's the gear shifter for the motor. Just thinking about how these models go together.
Yeah, well, something's not right. Based on the picture I'm looking at. Because that should be there, which that is correct. That goes there. And that's the only way this can go on. What's confusing me is I don't know what I possibly messed up. Because here, this is how that looks like it goes together. Because I lined this hole up correctly based on the picture. But if I look at this picture here, this shaft here with the orange piece is shown coming in down further. But where it's positioned, it won't go. And this piece looks like it's on there correctly. Or even if it wasn't, it's still driven by this shaft here.
Right.
And it's in that correct position. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's a 7 hole. So why? Possible? No. That's the way it's shown. Still doesn't make sense. Something's not right. But based on this picture, this piece here, based on this picture, this one here, I have it together right.
Yeah.
What is going on?
What do you, the viewers at home, think?
Very, very interesting.
Buck says, speaking of support, 14 watching and only 10 likes. For shame.
What?
Well, it's 15 now, but yeah. Come on, people. Hit that like button. The thumbs up.
1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't make sense.
Howard's asking what page you're on, Keith.
84 and 85.
Buck thinks you're building the wrong car with the right parts.
Yeah.
There we go. Stephen, with the observant eye, says, "Is the black on the right top? Is it too short?"
On where?
Is the black on the right top too short? That's what he's saying. Howard says, "Hold it up to the camera." So the right one on the top there with that center seam or whatever. Is that too short?
That's 2 pieces.
Okay.
And it shows it's a 1, 2, 3.
Howard says, yes, you need to turn the long piece.
Oh, wait. Nope. Hold on. Steven's correct, I think. Well, it says there should be 2 of them.
Stephen, I think Don's saying your Delta Chi number is not name is now Eagle Eye.
Yes. But that shows 2 pieces together.
He's watching really good.
Yes, he is. Okay, so that would make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's that one. Stephen was absolutely correct. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Helps if I could count correct.
Don meant Delta Chi. Name is now Eagle Eye. Don says, yes, that's an Animal House reference. And then yes, Howard says, yes, I see what he was saying.
Yep. Thank you very much, sir.
Bonus points for you tonight.
Big time, big time. It should go there. No, I need to do this first. Get this guy up here. Put him right there. That then goes here.
Don says, tag in Tim.
No. There we go. Looks better now.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Job.
I just knew looking at the picture something wasn't right and it wasn't jumping out. There we go. Much better, much better. The assist goes from across the pond.
Yes, definitely an assist, big assist to Stephen.
Yes.
Tim's like, yeah.
Those.
Howard says, oh my God, I'm putting the manual away. You got a long way to go before you get to bag 2.
Oh, I know. I know I do. You here?
Buck says, could be embarrassing. In my best Popeye voice. I don't have a good Popeye voice at all. I don't have one yet. Period.
What the heck?
And Don says, and this is fun. How?
It's fun.
It's the challenge, Don. It's the challenge.
Exactly. That must not be the right product. Well, that shows a 7. Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, we finally got some nice weather today. It was in the low. It's the next few days is going to be the low 20s for us, which is kind of like, I don't know, like the around the 72 range.
So that's a 7. That's the correct. Yes, it's the spacer. Who's there?
Yes, Howard. Howard says it would be a bigger challenge if you take all the parts out like old school days and mix them together in a big pile.
Exactly.
And Don says heat wave in Winnipeg. No, I mean it's pretty nice though to have weather like that in April in Winnipeg. That's for sure.
That shows that way.
I actually got all my windows open downstairs here just to get a bit of a breeze, freshen the air up a bit.
Nice.
After all that being closed up from all the winter and cold weather and all that lately.
This has to be the wrong size shaft.
That's what she said.
But it's what they called for.
Ooh, Jody. Jody says must be nice. 2 degrees here today. Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, currently it's 18 here, Jody, right now in the evening.
That's the size they called for.
Ooh, Don, you said it went from 27 this morning to 70 today. Yeah, that's a big jump.
Yeah, same here, Donnie.
That was Don.
Oh, yeah, same here, Don.
Yeah, going from below freezing to just about room temperature. And Donnie says, man, it's only 73 here today. That's probably around what our high was here today, Donnie. But I mean, later, I think by the weekend, we're looking at single digits Celsius again, like 9 or something like that.
I wonder if they mislabeled that goofy blank.
Yeah, I definitely say we check with with our eagle eye guy there. We'll see what Steven says and see if he notices something.
Well, the funny thing is, all the way back here, this is the rod I'm concerned about. They show a number 7. I measured it against this. It's the same because it's a 1-to-1 here.
Yeah.
It's the same length as this. And this is the one I'm talking about up here.
Howard said, yeah, I put my manual away.
I don't blame you.
Helen says, Jody. Oh, go ahead.
And then here, step 173, which is where I'm at, they show right here, it's not sticking out that far.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm assuming these 3 pieces should be pushed up against the rest of this flat. Well, there's no way to do that. So there's about that much difference. Because this is in all the way again in this barrel. Yeah. Did they mislabel? I'm just testing something here. See, did they possibly mislabel?
Helen had said, Jody, we like you, but keep that up, that shit up there. Dawn agrees.
Nope. Why aren't you going in? Because it can't.
AK says, I'm back. Orange chicken's so good. Yeah, Steven says that pin's too long.
Yeah. That's my thought. And because it's, of course, I push it off the other end. And I have, or is it supposed to have play? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I don't know the answer to that.
Well, it does seem to have a lot of moving parts. That's for certain.
But if it's supposed to have play, why is that side? All right, what was I doing? That goes on there. That should. That does not look right to me whatsoever. I'm gonna look ahead here.
Donnie says, if it's not supposed to have play, then how are you supposed to play with it? That's a very good question, Donnie.
Ooh, wait a minute. No, that's there. That's there. have shorter grade pieces.
Okay, Jody says, okay, time to leave for real now. Have a good one, everybody. Yeah, you have a safe trip there, Jody. We'll talk to you later.
Oy, caramba.
Howard's saying, I found that they haven't set in those barrels before. Sorry, chat's moving. He said, I found that they haven't set those barrels before. Just be sure that they are all I had that building my J5 from Vonado and found out the shaft was not completely set down all the way. He said, Keith, you left one block out.
Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about here, Howard, but I'm trying to figure this goofy thing out. That seems to be set all the way down in there. Let me go back through this step again. Alright, so we're starting here. Taking the number 7. And this goes in here, like so. Now we take this guy. And this guy. That goes there. And that barrel comes off. Barrel goes on the outside. Just like the trailer park girls. Round the outside, round the outside.
On the outside.
Alright, there's that. This stuff up here I know is correct. Push you out. Maybe. Okay. Get in here. That goes there. Okay.
See what Mary's standing.
That's there.
Between Mary and Helen, they got to make sure that we're behaving here.
Oh, yeah. Sure. I don't know what I did wrong.
Howard says the piece near the main building laying by itself, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that goes over here. I don't know what I did wrong. Whatever I did this time, it's right. I'm lost.
Well, at least you got to figure it out.
I don't know what I figured out.
How you got there doesn't matter as long as you got there.
They show. Does it matter? Okay, why are you showing a white arrow on it and it doesn't have a white arrow?
I'm just reading some comments here.
Oh.
Helen says, oh, cool. Listen to these guys being scared we are here. Mary says, no, I'm here to make sure you misbehave.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just a directional thing, but here they show this piece with a white arrow on it.
Okay.
But here's the actual piece. There's no white arrows.
You don't have a piece of white arrow somewhere else?
No, there's only two pieces like that.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
AK says, don't let them fool you. Mary and Helen can put us to shame. And Don's agreeing with the misbehaving, so is Donnie.
Yep.
That's weird that, like, is the white arrow just as a reference to show you how it's going to be going into place, maybe?
That's
just
what
in
I'm
the directions?
thinking. That's what I'm thinking, but why do they keep showing it on the... I don't know.
I'm guessing it's due to orientation, but
Yeah,
I'm not a
that's
Lego
my
guy.
guess. That would be my guess as well.
Yeah.
But to me, the way they show it, you would assume it's on the piece.
Yeah.
Right. Alright.
Well, you'd figure they could have some other way to indicate orientation.
True.
But
Right there. I'll go with it. And center. Yep. In the center. Oh, get in there. Don't be.
Howard says, I can't help, I'm driving.
I got it. It's just something weird that they did. To me, it's weird.
And Howard says, I'm only scared of one woman, and that's my girlfriend. Definitely, if she gets over here, I will have to have horse blinders on.
One, two, three, four.
And Buck's asking, wait, Howard, you can't help? Or there's no help for you? I'm confused.
Yes. Right. Get on there. Two more of the fours. Need three guy. Where's the other four? This. And a three hole.
Oh, Helen. So, Mary, we need to contact Howard's girlfriend. Don says, oh, Howard, you're in deep shit now.
Run, Howard, run. That's nice. All right. 7 minutes or so.
Yeah, about 12 minutes, or about 11 minutes now to the hour.
There we go. And three hole. It's gotta be, yeah. I'm going to assume. But I'm probably assuming wrong. And I think that is.
Buck says you can run, you can hide, but they have a particular set of skills, and they will find you.
Yes, they will.
Sorry, Buck. I changed from special to particular.
That ain't it. It's a guy. It's this guy.
Tim says, I told you guys it was going to be an edge of your seat episode.
Hey, the way it started off, might as well just
carry right on through.
Yep. Exactly. All right. Let's see here. How do we go? I think we go this way. All right, that looks right. I will assume. Yeah. What do we got? About 4 minutes.
4 minutes before you start shutting her down?
Yeah, I think so. Should be able to get hopefully one more page done. No promises. So this one, yeah.
Don's asking, how come I'm hearing the theme from Jaws going through my mind?
For what, Don?
I think because Timothy said, I told you guys it was going to be an edge of your seat episode tonight.
Oh. Yeah, I'm here for all the pain. One of these. Let's see here. This goes here. This goes here. This comes out this way. And that goes in there like
AK says, hey, Ken, there's a lot of static. Maybe when you're moving your head?
yeah, it could be.
Well, that's also kind of how I'm holding my iPad. Sometimes I probably put my hands over the microphone. Moving around.
See. Through here. Get in there. You get in there. More rubber bands. Go that way. That slides there.
And Tim says, I feel your pain as well. Not.
Oh, I expect nothing less from you.
Ah, the brotherly love.
Yes. Wait a minute. Helps if you hold the piece in the right orientation.
Donnie says, I think the static is in Keith's mic.
Oh, is it
I wasn't
staticky?
hearing anything in Keith's mic. I think it's just me. Over the edge of my iPad. I don't know if one of these has the microphone somewhere near here.
There's a 9. Yeah, there's that way.
Don says, thanks, Ken. You stole it from me. What did I steal from you?
Actually, I'm going to wrap up here. We got 4 minutes left. And I know I won't get the next set done in time. And there's another show coming on here in 3.5 minutes that everyone needs to go see.
Don says the Gremlins have been out tonight. That's for certain.
Yes, they have for me. That's been my whole last 2 weeks, So we got more of this assembled, this structure here. We got assembled and attached to the main part. Some more gearing back here. This piece here. And this stuff up here was all added in, the gears up here.
Definitely a high level of detail in what you're doing here.
Yes. And started working on this. Got some more rubber bands.
Yeah.
Play with. There's going to be some pieces. That's where I'm stopping now. That'll help hold this bar in. It's just going to slide right now. So that's all together. And I still have all these parts.
A lot of parts to
and
go.
all these parts. And that's just bag 1.
Oh, geez. How many bags are there?
I don't know, but there were 6 bags. 6 or 7 bags. But I'm not that's also including all these connectors.
Yeah.
Which will be used throughout the whole build. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 6 bags just for bag 1. Stage 1, I guess you'd call it. So yeah, I still have a decent way to go. So, but I appreciate everyone bearing, showing patience while I worked out my mic issues. Don't know. I think a Windows update screwed me up, which I'm not surprised. Typically does. Something to mess with you. Good night, Mary. So, with that, again, thank you everyone for hanging out. I enjoyed hanging out with everyone and chatting with everyone. And thank you, Ken, for jumping in and producing. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, no problem.
Helping me out with this. So, before I jump out, do you have anything you'd like to say, Ken?
I just wish I could help you a little bit more, but I don't really know much about Lego builds. But it does look really interesting, and I look forward to seeing more.
Understood. No problem there. So, let's see. So, for those of you, go ahead, just jump over onto Buck watch Buck here. He's coming on at 9. And I think he might be doing a Woody Wednesday tomorrow again. So, but then Thursday, 8 p.m., all times Eastern, 8 p.m., we have Aligning the Stars. Friday, we have our HTM group live stream. Saturday is Canadian Starships at 9. Sunday Fun Day at 4 p.m. Then Monday, we have Dawn's Modeling Desk. Then we're back to Tuesday where I may pull more of my hair out. So, but thanks again for everyone for hanging out. And I had a good time tonight. And so until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and bicycle.